Hi, in a previous video I showed how I created this model of an AT-70 Reaver battle tank as used by groups such as the Blood Pact and the Sons of Sec during the Sabbat World Crusade. But this is not the only armoured fighting vehicle that those groups had at their disposal, and while this vehicle was not considered a match for a Lehman Russ, there is another battle tank, the AT83 Brigand super tank, that was considered to be equivalent, at least on paper, to the Imperium's standard battle tank. And in this video, I'm going to be making a model of that vehicle. Unlike for the Reaver battle tank, there were no visual references that I was able to find of the Brigand, so this initial sketch, 1:1 scale, had to be created entirely from scratch. Now the Brigand is referred to as a super tank, so I have made it significantly longer than a Lehman Russ, but I'm going to be giving it the same width. Because it's described as being equipped with a dozer blade, it means I'll be able to use a standard Lehman Russ dozer blade on the front. And of course, as is my standard pattern, once I had this sketch, I then created a three-dimensional prototype out of cardboard to give me a better idea of what I would eventually be building without wasting anything more valuable. And satisfied with this, I've been able to create my plasticard core vehicle. And again, as with the Reaver, I've already put the tracks in. These are from my stockpile of spare track sections taken from the older and far superior Imperial Guard tank kits. And if I just bring in a Lehman Russ model, you will be able to see the difference in size between these two vehicles. But now that I have my core, I am going to go on to detailing this model. So here we have the detailed Brigand super tank. And as with the Reaver, I've used a mixture of extra pieces of plasticard, such as here on the sides to build all of this detail around the edge. The odd spare bits and pieces I had lying around, like some wooden dowel, some ribbon cable, and some washers, as well as an integrated circuit holder at the back here for the stowage. And everywhere you can see grey plastic on this is a spare piece from an official Games Workshop model kit, as well as the Lehman Russ and Chimera tracks on each side. We've got these hull doors that come from the older Lehman Russ kit. We've got a dozer blade taken from the Imperial Vehicle Accessory sprue. The forward hatch is from a Lehman Russ. The las cannon comes from a Bane blade. The battle cannon is from a Lehman Russ, as are the smoke launchers. And also from the vehicle accessory sprue, I've added a pintle-mounted heavy stubber here. And this coaxial bolter is actually part of the pintle-mounted storm bolter on that same accessory sprue. Then going to the back of the vehicle, I've got a grille from a Lehman Russ here, and the exhausts come from a Bane blade. Meanwhile, those two hatches there, they come from Chimera hulled vehicles. And to finish off, this hatch here and this hatch here are both made from the tops of Citadel paint pots. And so now I have my detailed Brigand model. I'm going to paint it. And here we have the fully painted AT-83 Brigand super tank. And if I just bring in our standard Lehman Russ again and place the two vehicles side by side, you can see the difference in the physical size of these two vehicles, even though in theory on paper they are said to be roughly equal in capability, perhaps reflecting the fact that the Imperium's standard battle tank is of a higher technical quality than those used by the Blood Pact. So I hope you've enjoyed watching this look at the scratch building of my take on the AT83 Brigand super tank. And thanks for watching. Bye.